Can you hear it this time? Cheers, brother.
Oh, it's tasty.
This darkness creeps behind my back like a shadow, and whispers calling my name. Offering me peace where there was only pain before. No, I'm in control. This hell calls in my blood. I don't know. I'm sorry now. You're overcomers and very strong. I need it
All right. Hopefully that one actually made it through this time. I hear last week's episode, our intro song did not make it to the final cut, and I will take full blame for that. But you are watching Perfectly Misfit with your boys Rene Encarnacion and my boy Dan motherfucking Webslinger Weber. How are you? I'm sorry, I just called you Weber.
Buddy.
Web.
How are you?
It's just Web, but it's all right. I'm fucking great, bro. I'm fucking great. It's fucking Thursday. I'm fucking pumped, full of jizz. I'm just full of energy and just excitement and fucking happiness and joy. And no, not really. Just fuck everybody. Fuck the world. Fuck you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming and listening to us every week, though. That's for damn sure. Yep. Cheers to you, bud.
I'm good with that. Hell yeah.
Fucking WrestleMania week. I'm looking forward to this shit. Almost came close to giving him a shout out way too early in the podcast. Not obeying my own rules. But yeah, thanks to a certain someone, we all know who. We'll be watching WrestleMania together all this weekend. Fucking hyped as shit, bro. Fucking let's go. Ah!
Hell yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be drop down, turn around, pick a belly cotton honest with you. I have no idea who's fucking wrestling this weekend. Oh, no, actually, I'm sorry. I know The Miz is wrestling because I heard him on a podcast.
Yeah, he's wrestling Bad Bunny.
Yes, right. Because now Bad Bunny is a wrestler.
I don't know who he is in general, so...
You don't? Really?
No. Never heard of him.
He is like Puerto Rico's biggest rapper right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cool. Remember Pitbull, how big he was like fucking 25,000 years ago?
Right.
He's just now Pitbull.
Oh, okay.
He's just a different animal that has to be softer to appeal to today's generation.
Oh, gotcha.
So, remember 15 years ago, Pitbulls were like cool as shit. Now it's like, right. Oh my god, Pitbulls, they're kind of controversial and they like to eat babies. How about a Bad Bunny? Like that's like right. The kids are gonna love that.
Sounds good. Yeah, I know. I know nothing about him. I've just seen him a couple of times on Monday Night Raw.
You think Bad Bunny's only out on the cover? Didn't he get a Grammy already? No, I don't know. He said, "Oh, definitely not Pitbull." All right, you're allowed to hear your opinions. That's fine. I don't know, but that's just how. Like, I look at him as a today's Pitbull. There really is no other way to break it down. It's like he's just that same kind of hype Spanish party club. You're gonna kill a house tonight, like shots, like just Puerto Rican.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I honestly I think it was Royal Rumble was the last big pay-per-view. I ordered the Bad Bunny sweatshirt, WWE sweatshirt.
Oh, sweet. I know he's
yes and no, but then I also put it on a credit card that I forgot expired. So it never came, and I was like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "Oh." I was more excited to buy it at that moment, and now I'm just like, nah, I don't really need it.
Yeah, well, the only good thing about him is he's wrestling with some dude named Damian Priest, who's a pretty big badass.
I
And
don't
happy
know
to
your
be here.
Spanish music. It's fire Spanish music. Mob, Mr. All right, hold on. We're going to address the audience here, and maybe that'll get us some more engagements in the future. Mr. Mob 420, or it could be Miss Mob 420, because I do know him. Anyway, it could be Morgan. That'd be hilarious. Do please enlighten me on some Spanish music. Like, I grew up around like Spanish music. Yeah, I had a feeling. I knew exactly who this was. There's no other way to compare it. Like, it's today's, and she's, if that is Morgan, that Morgan's favorite freaking person in the world is Drake. If that puts, yeah, I figured. Yep, definitely Morgan. Hi, Morgan. Love you. Thank you for watching. Morgan actually should get a huge shout out. Matter of fact, we'll do that now. Let's start plugging our fucking shit, Dan. For me, it'll be Joey James Hernandez, one of my good friends who designs amazing shirts. I'm not wearing one right now, and he does also posters and shit like that and prints. His main site you could probably check him out on is tpublic.com/user/Joey James Artworks. That's with an X at the end. ARTWORX. All original ideas, fucking great shit, high quality shirts. You can wash them 1,000 times. They won't really fucking fade and crack. What's going on, Simon? Nice to see you. We're just in our little plug segment here. Going to shout out Morgan at the Health Center, South Colorado Boulevard here in Denver. A great dispensary. Morgan always hooks me up. Make sure I got the best of buds. I believe this week I am smoking on some juicy fruit. Shout out the Health Center. Yeah. And I think that's about it on my end. What else you got there, Dan?
Our normals. Thanks to Actual Villains for giving us our intro music. We really appreciate that. And then also Matt Maldonado art. It's darthmaldo.com on pretty much everything. Darth Maldo, screen name for every platform. So check him out.
Yeah, huge shout out to him. I really every week when I like open up our site and like I see our logo, I appreciate it more and more for what it is. I feel like you're just missing like a little like pint glass or like a beer mug on the bottom corner because I got the joint in mine.
Yeah. Well, he's got the hat, and I always wear the hat.
The hat thing is definitely big. We're the other way today because I'm right before the haircut mode, and I hate when my hair looks like this. So I am totally in insecure mode. Renee is feeling not pretty.
Oh, that'll happen.
It will happen. So let's get into it. Before we even get into the WrestleMania talk, because you're going to have to fill me in as to what I'm going to be seeing this weekend, because you know more than I do. Are you actually up to date, or?
And somewhat. Not really with WWE, and, not really for like the last couple of weeks as well.
Because Simon, if you'd like to, if you'd like to have your brand push on here, feel free to reach out to one of us, and we can definitely talk about get promoting your stuff, as long as it's mutually beneficial for all of us. Sorry to interrupt you there, but
no, you're good.
So yeah, let's get it. Food. Eat anything interesting this week?
I smoked a brisket this past weekend.
You just call it a brisket?
Brisket?
You definitely said brisket, but all right. I saw, thanks to, we should also probably shout out Dan's TikTok. That's what at WebSlinger25. My man is killing the TikTok game right now.
It's actually WebSlinger2525. I had to add another.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, like I'm sure that if like they put in WebSlinger25, your shit won't pop up. Come on, it's all right.
I don't know. Maybe.
It will, bro. You can also just type in Dan Webb. I know these things to be true.
There you go. That too.
But yeah. Did we talk? I thought we felt like we talked about the brisket last week, or no?
No, because I made it this past Saturday. I think if we talked about it last week, it was because I was excited to make it.
You want to? I'm saying that's probably not going to be great content. Like what are some of your little secret tips or whatever you want to reveal as to making a proper brisket? Because I mean, that's on my list of things I want to do, but obviously I live in an apartment. I don't. But if I ever like have a friend with a smoker, you better fucking believe I'm gonna ask if I can make a brisket there.
Well, one is you got to have a smoker. Two, salt and pepper are your friends. I love salt and pepper on it. Lemon juice.
I just
some hot sauce.
that's why I brought up the tiki taki is because I just saw there's this fucking dude who does like great barbecue recipes and he's just like yelling the entire time. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. I follow him. He's pretty funny.
Like he just did or one just popped up on my recommended, like him doing a brisket. But the one thing that threw me off was he used his mustard as a binding agent, and I can't stand mustard. So I just made a comment, hey, can you use any other, like anything else besides mustard? And he goes, it's just a binding agent. You can use anything. So I'm curious, what do you
olive
use?
Oil.
Olive oil for you?
Oil. Yeah.
That's good to know because I love olive oil. So that's good to know. I can use that as a fucking.
And I dumped some hot sauce on it.
Yeah. See, now that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like, cause I make like, what I do is I buy 3 store-bought, store-made, fucking barbecue sauces and hot sauces and mix them together. Yeah. I call it my hot sauce, but whatever. Or barbecue sauce, like it's just a spicy barbecue sauce. But like I was wondering if I could just use that as a fucking binding agent. He said in the end you don't really taste it anyway.
Right? Yeah. No, you don't. Not the binding agent itself, but yeah, I do. I get habanero. Hot sauce, spread that all over. I throw some parsley down. Just a bunch of shit and rub it all in. Let it marinate for at least an hour or two. And then throw it on the smoker. Nice.
Very nice. Hopefully we're still doing this next year in November or October, whatever. When is October is when Thanksgiving is. We'll do an entire, right? Is it?
I think it's in November, Ami.
It is November. Okay. That's what I first said. Whatever. I'm not inebriated at all. Yeah, we'll do a whole cooking episode, like, because I don't know if you've seen how crazy I go with my turkey. I go ham with the turkey.
Yeah, no, we just deep fry it.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, so that'll be fun. That'll make for some fun episodes, and there'll probably be some great fucking TikTok videos for you too, bro.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. What about you, man? What have you tried this week?
Oh, I went to. I hate to do this to him though, like, and I'm definitely gonna shout him out if I haven't. If I don't think I didn't do it. Yeah, I didn't do it last week. I went to the most mediocre barbecue joint I've ever been to.
That was last week.
Did I talk about it last week?
Yes.
Okay, cool. No, all right. So then, since then, I did get a food box delivered, but I can't really shout them out because they don't. It was like, I don't know, whatever. That was also mediocre, but like they're like big, so I don't. They could end up sponsoring us in the future. Probably not.
Maybe. Probably not. So I want that Kong fucking beer bong thing to sponsor us, but they'll never see it. So,
well,
that's what I use every time.
We can
maybe I don't.
We'll just keep tagging them in our fucking. We'll hopefully get some. What you need to do is get your fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of followers on TikTok to fucking just keep tagging them. They'll tag them in your fucking videos and shit, and they'll, eventually we'll get their attention.
Maybe.
We're not exactly the nicest people, so why not do it the annoying way and just have our fucking followers fucking just harass?
You know what? As soon as this ends, I'll do that. I'll make a
Yeah, I
video.
mean, it's like
Yeah.
that. It really is that simple, bro. Like, you want it,
Yeah.
like you got to get their attention. I mean, I'm lucky enough. Like Joey is just happens to be a homie, but he also knows that I'm a personality. Like I've been doing photography and comedy and like in the metal scene, so that's the only reason I'm blessed with, calling him a sponsor. But I mean, like the dude has literally designed. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen his drawings of me. Have you seen them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like he has like he's actually done like 2 posters of me, and he just whenever he has like a shirt that he knows I'm gonna like, he just sends it to me. So he's the fucking homie. I got blessed with that.
Nice. Oh, speaking of friends sending us stuff, do you remember a couple weeks ago when I was telling you about Little Soap Lady NY?
Yes.
So as a thank you for us shouting her out, she's sending us, she made us, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you. I wanted it to be a surprise, but I want to tell you because I'm so excited. She made us custom soap and then put our stamp our logo on it and sent you some, or sending you some and sending me some.
Sick.
That's why I asked you for your address the other day.
You mean besides the sending me of the stickers that we never mentioned on the show that you had 100 of?
I got 100. I had a bunch, but
You said you ordered 100. You told me you ordered 100.
Like $100 worth.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, a lot. Which I'm completely out of, by the way.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
but I also sent them away as like promotional tools, not trying to sell them. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully my financial situation gets a little better in the next couple of months, and I'll buy the next batch. I'll be fine.
Outstanding.
Did you watch anything good this week?
I watched AEW wrestling. I think that's really the only thing I've watched this week on TV. I've been busy, and then TikTok. I mean, again, I know it's fucking TikTok, but like I kind of make money on TikTok, so I've been, trying to put a little more effort into it. So
yeah, I do too, obviously, so that way I can help the both of us promote this shit.
Right.
Like literally only because of you am I going to ever try and take TikTok seriously. And which is even if you guys know Dan, this dude lives in a house in the middle of fucking nowhere. This guy's not a fucking TikToker. Like
No.
like by any I mean, because there's we know because Dan and I are both fans of a podcast, a small one called Your Mom's House. And like they have basically figured out that there's 2 sides of TikTok. You got the cute little teeny bopper fucking dancing kids and all the fucking trendy bullshit. And then you got the freaks.
Mm-hmm.
Dan is not a freak and he's not a fucking teeny bopper. This is fucking blowing my fucking mind. It's even funnier is like I wonder if like Morgan if she's still here. If she even knows what the expression teeny bopper means. Like that doesn't even exist anymore. Like now it's just like they're just called millennials, right?
I don't know. They were bubblegum teens when we were kids.
Yeah,
So
like I don't fucking millennials.
yeah, teeny boppers. I think teeny boppers went away like when Hanson got big.
That was like the last round of teeny boppers. Was
right, and then it was like
I am aging
and it was
myself
like
so hard right now.
Sync and shit. Like I don't know what they called them after that.
Yeah, that's
Fangirls. Then
huh.
I don't know.
That's because then there's something happened between teeny boppers and millennials. There was definitely another phrase for them.
Right.
Maybe fangirls.
I feel like the teeny boppers was like.
God, I'm so old, bro.
Like the Beatles time frame.
I'm so old. I'm only 37. I'm wearing a fucking Baby Yoda hat. I'm cool, I swear.
I'm 37 and I'm on TikTok and I got some followers, damn it. I'm dude, cool. I'm not old.
Can't get over that shit, dude. That's like if you get a Ferrari off of fucking TikTok, I'm gonna kill you.
God, I would. That'd be. I'm not. I wish because that's like a Florida man thing. Like a Lamborghini. I want to get a Lamborghini because I can say I'm a Florida man. Then
Nice.
that's like the
Nice.
Florida man car. No, I just want a new truck.
Florida man Daniel Webb crashes brand new Lamborghini 16 minutes after leaving the dealership.
Yeah. No. I just want a new truck. Probably a new.
You know what's funny? Like the second that I said like Ferrari, I immediately was like, I should have said a Raptor. Or, you know what I mean? Like,
there you go. Hell yeah. Yeah. Something. Yeah.
I swear to God. All right, how about let's do it over. We'll redo this. We'll cut this out.
All right.
Cut this part out. Would it be hilarious if you got an F-250 out of the fucking?
What? No way, dude. Hell yeah. You know what?
That'd be awesome.
I want the new Dodge Ram 1500, dude.
Oh, come on. Wait. Was Dodge Ram the Like a Rock one?
Chevy.
I think that was.
That's the way. I have a Silverado.
Was
right
it the
now,
Silverado?
currently.
Like a rock.
Oh, like a rock.
Oh, like a rock.
Fucking, I swear to God, that's Bob Seger, too.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, 100% it is. As I'm about to mention, shout out to my boy Alex from back in the Bronx. Fucking, I got random tickets from VetTix to go see Bob Seger on his 15th farewell tour. And like, I was like, oh, I'm going just for night moves. And then all of a sudden, like, he busts out on the fucking saxophone. And I'm like, I know this song. And then he does Like a Rock. I'm like, oh shit. And then he comes out with fucking Turn the Page. I'm like, he's turned the page too. I was like, I must have been a solid 65 years old in that fucking concert because I was just jamming.
Yeah,
I was jamming so hard. That's another big shout out. We can shout out VetTix. They're a non-for-profit. VetTix is an organization that gets veterans tickets for really, really cheap prices. I think I might have paid $14 for like 4 tickets to go see Bob Seger.
Yeah, normally it's just the cost of like
the transfer fee.
Tax.
Yeah, it's like it's usually a transfer fee. It's like $15, you know. Really huge shout out to VetTix. I really hope they survive this shit. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they have like some major backers, but
I don't know. I've been getting emails from them about it.
I get them almost daily, which they used to like send me like one a week. So
yeah, they're hurting.
If you guys want to, if we can, any charity this podcast will back, it'll be VetTix. That's VETTIX, I believe .org. Let me double check.
It is.
VetTix.org. You can donate $0.25 or $1 to them. Fucking show them some fucking love. I believe it was you who put me onto that website, and I've been to some crazy shit.
Probably was because I've gone to a shitload of concerts with it.
No, it was either you or a former friend who owes me money.
It's probably me.
I think it might have been him just because. Yeah, anyway. But like they do awesome shit, especially if you're a veteran. Just more incentive. Like your local team usually has like a veteran of the game, and usually they get it through VetTix. So I got to be on the Islanders veteran of the game. Like that was a straight up honor. An entire arena of fucking people giving me a standing ovation. That was one of the greatest feelings in my life.
I was like your picture on Facebook forever, though.
Yeah, I hammed it up. I'm a comedian. What can I say? Like, fucking, you know, they I knew I was going to be on camera, and there was like 2 ways I was going to play it. I had my one of my best friends and my little brother with me, and like, even my best friend was like, he knew I was going to do something. He's like, well, so what are you going to do when I get on the camera? I was like, I was thinking about making out with you. He's like, I kind of thought that might be coming. And I'm like, but I don't want to be disrespectful to the organization. So yeah, I just like when they turned it on, they were like reading off my freaking all my commendations and medals and shit like that. And I was just kept like, oh, stop it. And then at the very end, I'm like, all right, bring it up. And like people went crazy, and then they cut the camera.
Like Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah. Nice reference. Fucking speaking of dating ourselves.
D2.
Fucking, that's coming back though. How about that? There's okay,
It's a
that'll
show
perfect. That's
on
what we
Disney
call
Plus.
a segue. How about looking forward to any shows? Have you seen any good shows? I hear the Mighty Ducks thing is coming back, or if it's already out, and I hear good things though.
I haven't seen it. I think I'm skipping WandaVision completely. And because I haven't watched it yet. But
Randy wants to know what you're drinking.
me? Heron Black. It's a local brewery here. Oh, that's my boy. I served with Randy.
I mean, he called you Webb. No shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I served with you, but I just know you too well to keep calling you fucking Webb like an
Right.
asshole. Though
Yeah,
I do
well,
still
when you
call my
said
boy.
Randy, it threw me off. If you would have just said Lewis, I was like,
I'm sorry. Hey, your boy Lewis. There we go.
Yeah.
He thinks you're fancy. He goes, ew.
What's
up, Randy? Yeah. Thanks for fucking tuning in, man. We really appreciate the views, man. Yeah. You're skipping WandaVision was the last thing you said. I'm sorry.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm gonna start on that.
Has that come out already? I'm so behind on television, bro.
I think the first episode. I just heard about it that it came out, but so I'm like really behind on it too. But I think the first episode came out, and there's a new Captain America, and it's supposed to be the heel Captain America. It's played by Kurt Russell's son.
Cool.
So it's a totally different Captain America. He's made to be hated because he's like a hated character. Ends up being in the comics later on. I don't want to spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
He's not good. He's not a good guy. All right, that's it.
Cool. I'm definitely want to see that. I rewatched Ip Man.
Okay, IP Man.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
Sorry,
I haven't seen that.
Any of them? There's like 4 of them.
There's like 400 of them, but yeah, no, I haven't seen them.
Ah, dude, that's
It's like a kung fu movie. Right?
I'm an OG kung fu flick movie person. Like I really and also I'm the kind of person that needs to watch something to fall asleep at night because of my overworking brain. And an old kung fu flick, anything fucking Shaw Brothers related, anything Bruce Lee. I am turn it on. I'm out in 20 minutes tops.
Can I interrupt you?
Sure.
Fucking. Do you remember the old? Is it David Cafferty? Fucking the old
Carradine kung fu.
There you go.
David Carradine.
Yeah. Carradine, yeah. What the guy who fucking
yes, the guy who off himself in pantyhose.
They remade that show on the CW network, and it's a girl now, and it's actually I haven't watched it yet, but all the commercials for it make it look pretty badass. So I will say that's the one I'm looking forward to.
I'll give anything a chance. I'm also being told like WandaVision something that like you need to power through the first episode and get to the second to really appreciate. So if you ever do give it a shot, like I hear the first episode slow, but
eventually
get better.
I will have to because all of this stuff right now supposedly is all leading into the next phase of the Avengers, which is the Secret Invasion. Look it up. So just for that, it's one of my favorite storylines. So, yeah.
So moving on, and I got a question in the chat I got to bring up to you. Which will transition and segue into the next thing. I just blanked on what I was going to ask you. What were we just talking about? Carradine, TV show.
Kung Fu.
Anything you're looking forward to? I mean, besides WrestleMania this weekend? I guess I know you did answer that.
Mortal Kombat. I've talked about it the last 2 weeks. It's on the 23rd, baby.
That's going to be fucking amazing. How far away from is that? When was it?
The 23rd. It was supposed to be a
This
week
month?
from today, or 8 days from today. Yeah. They
Eight
pushed
days
it
from
back a
today's
week.
8 days from today's the 16th, brother.
Right. No, it was supposed to be. And then
Uh,
last week they announced it was going back a week
okay.
because the success of Godzilla versus King Kong or
Oh, they
whatever
don't
the
want
fuck
to. They don't want to overlap them. Yeah, it was pretty good. Did you watch it? Did we discuss that last week?
I know. I did. You were looking forward to it. Did you watch it?
I've watched it 1.5 times. The half time I was actually playing poker for the first time ever in my life with people.
Okay.
I had it on my phone. We were streaming it on the Discord. Shout out, We Go Hard Discord. And so yeah, I mean, I was like trying to pretend like I don't know how to play poker, along with watching the movie and running up an $80 bar tab. I don't even want to talk about that. I've never. That was. I'm pretty sure the bartender took advantage there. But yeah, you need to watch it.
I didn't watch the last
it's-
Godzilla movie.
They're
Do
both
I have
good.
to watch that?
You don't have to. You don't have to watch anything, bitch. But it was actually pretty good. It was in like so okay. Like I am a fan of the Fast and the Furious movies. Like I'm not. No, are you shitting
No.
on me for that? Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna shit on you hard for that. Okay,
I
go ahead.
am 100% a basic bitch for Fast and the Furious movies. It is what it is. I don't think they're works of art. I don't think they're award-winning movies. I like them for what they are. Titties,
Mind-numbing movies.
yeah,
like John Wick.
titties, bullets, the most gorgeous cars that are available in the world. I'm like, that's all it is. And I appreciate it for that. I'm not like this is like my whole Cardi B argument. Like, fine, like Cardi B, but admit it's trash. It's fine. It's cool. I like Tekashi 6ix9ine. It's garbage. Dude's a fucking giant
Right.
fucking pile of fuck. He's a garbage fire, actually.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
like
I'm
the Nicki Minaj of movies.
Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. Yeah. We're I can't believe I'm so surprised you don't like I'm but granted though, I can see you being somebody who just hates Vin Diesel too.
Actually, it's not Vin Diesel that I hate. It's basically everyone else in the cast except for The Rock. And
which didn't even come out till like 5 years ago. Or you fucking that's not even like real Fast and the Furious. All right, it is.
yeah, I like
It's canon.
like Paul Walker. Fucking rest in hell. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck that nigga.
I don't care about him. Like whatever. You died in a car accident for trying to play your character,
Dude,
on a charity event.
do you know that the driver of that car is now on like a Netflix thing?
No.
So Netflix has this weird show where they just pit like 3 or 4 crazy cars against each other.
Okay.
But it'll be like Lambo Aventador versus a Camry that like is a sleeper. And then like a monster and like a fucking like a pickup truck that like, or like, you know what I mean? Like an old Chevy fucking flat, pickup truck, but that's also like a sleeper. But you can tell, just because of the way those are. But like, and then one of the episodes is like, yeah, I'm here just because, I want to represent my friend's death. My friend happened to be a famous movie star. It was in this small movie line called Fast and the Furious. And I'm just sitting there. It was like one of those like times where, you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't fall back asleep. So you just throw on Netflix. I'm just watching some random shit. I'm like, why is this guy getting paid to still drive publicly?
Right. So you want to talk about sleeper cars? And this is a different segue for a second. Do you know what a Dodge Hellcat is?
I know about the Hellcat engine that goes inside the Challenger, and And
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
they'll put them in like a Jeep as well. I've seen.
Fucking Chrysler minivans are putting a fucking Hellcat engine in their fucking minivan, dude.
Do you know who that's for? Do you know who that's
Uh,
for?
for the guys who think minivans are for women and refuse to drive them. But that's also me, because fuck minivans.
That's for us. For when
Yeah.
we're just like getting like our midlife crisis, and if our fucking old ladies are like, "You're not buying a Porsche," and you're like, "Fine, I'm buying a fucking minivan."
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. I saw that today and I died laughing and then forgot all about it until you started talking about Fast and the Furious. And that was the first fucking thing that popped in my head. And I've been dying to tell you about it since.
Fast and the Furious would have been way better if it was focused on actual racing and not 80s action movie.
Yeah.
I guess. But the only reason I'm gonna disagree with it is just because they had to do that. We were born and raised in the 80s and they were fucking targeting us. And I feel like it's just because it had a little bit of both in it. You know, it had like that Miami Vice meets like fucking Cannonball Run kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like they had to fucking have some old devices.
Meets.
Yeah. It's like it was a fucking trigger. It's all fucking advertising. It's all about, you know, getting it right. And honestly, I'm sure there's millions of other fucking suckers like me who will go watch every single Fast and the Furious movie they put out until I fucking die. Just like they got the James Bond people. Like there was 17, 16 James Bonds. I mean, like they got me. Fucking got me.
You know what, Rene? I live my life a quarter mile at a time. That was a stupid fucking movie.
Winning is winning. Do you know that's what they used to call me when I was in like great shape in the army? They were like they used to call me Vin Diesel. And what's even funnier is he's like 5'8", and they would call me Mini Vin Diesel. Like I'm 6 foot tall, you fucking cunts.
Vin Diesel's best movie is still Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Groot. That's it.
Sure.
No, I watched The Witch Hunter. I like that one. I think
The
that's
Witcher?
what it's called.
The
The Witch Hunter.
Oh, I don't know that one.
He was in it. Maybe
But I did like he
Bloodshot.
did Pitch Black.
Pitch Black. Oh, the Riddick movies are way better than the fucking Fast and the Furious
Yeah.
movies.
I still use that line to today when like people were like, "Oh, were you in the army? Would you learn some crazy shit?" I tell people to today to see if they catch the reference. Like, I can kill you with a teacup. I use that line every time, just hoping one day somebody will fucking catch the reference.
No, got to kill a couple guys, and then pay 15 packs.
We had a question. We had a question in the cheese at, or more of a request. Your boy Lewis wants you to tell me about the time that you body slammed him.
What time?
Oh, there's multiple times. Cool.
No. We honor self-defense training. I think. I don't know. Honestly, I'd have to get him on here and have him tell it because I don't remember it right now.
Fucking stone.
I may have had a couple of beers.
That's good. It's fine. I was bringing that up so we can transition into some WrestleMania talk. What is there? Let me know what I should be looking forward to, if anything.
Let's see. No, I'm just kidding. No,
he said something about grappling in front of the drill hall.
Yeah, armed self-defense shit.
Sorry,
anyway,
I'm sorry, Lewis.
I don't have it all. It's not there. We'll have to go over it. And we'll talk about it again.
If we're gonna do I loved combatives. Like combatives was my
the best
shit.
part of the army.
Yeah, combatives for those of you who don't know, MACP, it's called Modern Army Combatives Program. It's basically jujitsu, but tailored towards the fact that we wear armor
You're
and a
gonna
lot
kill
of
somebody.
clothing. And what? What was that?
I said, and it's more focused on killing somebody.
Well, not really. It really was jujitsu. It was more. It was focused on
Lots of chokes and arm bars
subduing.
and
What?
chokes and arm bars and
Yeah, it was subduing submissions and disarming. And so right before I deployed to Iraq in '09, when I was on base, one of the refresher courses they were making us take at Fort Dix, where I met my good buddy right here. We had to go take a combatives class, and at some point, they're always teaching you new moves. You're figuring shit out and whatnot, and then once the instructors feel like we figured it out, they pair us up, and you guys are supposed to practice, basically spar with each other and practice what you've learned for the day. That's usually like the last 15 minutes of every combatives class that I've been through. And while at Dick's, everybody paired up, or the teacher paired everybody up. And for some reason, he decided to save the smallest girl, who couldn't have been more than 5'1", to spar with my big ass. And that was interesting.
sounds about right.
It was like, I'm like, everybody stopped to watch this. And I'm like, okay.
And
And so like, I
knocked the snow out of her.
I let her have fun for about a minute and a half. And then like she tried to armbar me, and I just remember stepping under her, stepping over her, putting her arm between my legs, and then armbarring her, but like in the way where her head was kind of also in between my legs. And she goes, "Would it be really fucked up if I bit you in the nuts?" And I looked her straight in the face and said, "Would it be really fucked up if I liked that?" And she tapped immediately. I was like, "Uh-oh. Did I just lose my camera?"
Would it be really fucked up if she licked you in the butt? But no, bit you in the nuts.
And am I back? Come on now. Come on now. Hold on. We're on camera. All right. Well, we're gonna fix this out in 2 seconds. But let's nothing. You're really saying there's nothing?
Well, WrestleMania, dude. Honestly, the card. What?
About WrestleMania this weekend?
Yeah, nothing's really exciting to me about WrestleMania this weekend. Edge versus Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan will be pretty fucking good. But like, there's stupid matches too, like Braun Strowman, who's like this big fucking dude, versus Shane McMahon, who's Vince McMahon's son. Like shit like that.
Shane's still wrestling?
Yeah, dude. It I don't know. And there's like people that should be on the card or the lineup that aren't, and it makes no sense. So, like, there's certain things like I am looking forward to the Daniel Bryan Roman Reigns Edge match, but that's really it.
All right, that's sad to hear. I mean, like, yeah. I think I've tried. I was trying to mention this before, and I blanked on it. But like, I'm really just I watch these wrestling events just for the nostalgia of it, just to literally check up on the stock market of WWF. Yeah, and I'm gonna call it that every time I can, just to be obnoxious. I love catching up and just seeing the state of wrestling and where it's at now, because I loved it as a child. I think we both did, and it's so interesting. It really is interesting, because since we've watched it since we were kids, genuinely, to see the change. I mean, like, and so I did the We're Friends Now podcast a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago at this point, and I talked about why I don't watch basketball anymore, and I remember mentioning the fact that it was like Spreewell was like around the time, and like Allen Iverson was around the time when I stopped watching, when it became more flashy and showy. And
Right.
I think I actually can pinpoint which wrestler kind of really threw me off. And it wasn't even just one, it was a little group called The New Day.
I love the New Day.
And I've grown to love and appreciate them, like in hindsight, like I get it, like I really fucking do. But it was just such a weird gimmick, you know what I mean? Like, and those colors, I'm just like, I think purple really just bothers me, to be honest with you. For some reason, like, 'cause I hate the Rockies. I hate the Rockies fucking purple fucking uniform, and the Avalanche have like one uniform that I think is more purple than normal, but they're more like a burgundy. They're more of a burgundy. But yeah, I remember just being like, what is this fucking bullshit ass fucking wrestling on fucking WWE? What's fucking going on here?
Macho Man Randy Savage wore purple all the time.
Yeah, but that hit in that one, it was more the yellow and the red was popped more. But actually, no, it did have the purple stripe. I wasn't a huge Macho Man fan, to be honest with you. Hulk all the way.
Macho Man was one of my favorites.
Brother, I was out there clanging and banging, riding that yellow and red Harley Davidson. I was out there saying my prayers and.
No, saying the prayers is a fucking Hulk Hogan thing.
That's right. No, I'm sorry. That wasn't my Randy Savage impression.
No,
that was my Hulk Hogan, brother. Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, brother. But you're putting up,
and we're clanging and banging. No, listen here, brother. If you want me to do my Randy Savage, it's gonna sound a lot more like this, because I'm there with. That's Randy, you know what I mean? Like, listen here, brother.
Do a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
So actually, now that I think about it, Hulk Hogan has a little touch of one of the members of my Eagles Lodge, my Eagle Gary, excuse me. There's this dude Marcus. They're from South Dakota. Him and his brother, and he's got that very the dude in Pet Cemetery, the neighbor who was actually Herman Munster. Well, he's got that. But then you got to transition into the Hulk. Brother.
Take your vitamins, say your prayers, brother.
Yeah, say your prayers. Clanging and banging.
I still think the clanging and banging is The Rock, but I'll give it to you.
No. And I'm only saying that because I got that. My Hulk impression is Will Sasso's Hulk impression. I will 100% say that right now. Well, I don't know about that, brother. So, I think this might be a good time to just wrap it up.
All right.
Are we going to talk about a book next week? Let's talk about a book next week, because we were going to do one this week. You never sent me a password for whatever, so we don't blow ourselves up. Well, you had mentioned there was another Batman book.
Yeah, Batman Hush is what I was thinking.
Sorry, Batman what?
Hush, Hush, Hush. Is what I was thinking. But I mean, we could go Marvel. Whatever. I would like to do. Hold on 1 second.
You have Deadpool's?
Of course I have Deadpool, but
do you have the Death of Deadpool? I think it's like, or it might be like Deadpool versus Deadpool.
Maybe I'll have to look at my thing.
Yeah, and don't even stress it, since we're trying to wrap up here, and I know.
I'm sorry. Avengers versus X-Men. That's what I would like to do next week. I love that. I have I'll send you my stuff for it so you can catch up on it.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome.
All right. I mean, I might want to do Deadpool, but we'll see.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
whatever.
so. And honestly, I don't even know 100% if I have the book. I got 3 boxes of books, and I only went through 1 so far.
Yeah.
Do you have I actually have a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy books that are
I don't have any.
not mine. They're my little sisters, but I'm gonna keep them anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't
I'm
have
not
any
gonna mail
Guardians.
them back. She doesn't give a shit. Anyway, sorry, what?
I don't have any Guardians books. So
Okay, so we'll
if
skip
you
over that.
suggest one, I will go buy them. It's fine.
Dude, I mean, for what? Worst case scenario, I'll read a bunch and then I'll just mail them to you, and then you can read them, and we'll freaking. There you go.
Yeah, whatever works, bro.
But I think that's enough for this fucking week's episode, Daniel. I fucking love your fucking face so much. You have no idea. You make me feel good inside. You know.
I love you too, buddy.
You know what? I think from now on, I'm gonna compare Dan to a warm cup of chili on a chilly Sunday afternoon. Just fills you up inside, just keeps you all warm and fuzzy, and just God, I look
Makes
forward
you
to the next
gassy.
time. What's that?
Said makes you a little gassy.
Yeah. So you do make me a little gassy. What? I mean, come on, we're drinking a basil. Come on, we're gonna proud of it. Shit, come on. That's my chip is that impression. Well, that's pretty good. We'll see you all next week. Let's see if I can get the music going fast enough, because I actually am somewhat professional on occasion. And we will see you all next week on Perfectly Misfit with Dan and Rene. And closing us out tonight is Void.
Which is also who opened
I'm going
us.
to start over.